Greetings, this is This, and I am me, and I know it's been a good while since we've played this game, but I do still want to play it. I'm just having some trouble, in dealing with the changes. Sorry. I'm just having some trouble fitting everything into the schedule that I want to fit in, and as often as I want to fit it in. Okay, I got that song stuck in my head, and now I'm getting distracted. Now that you've woken up the demon in May. Okay, sorry. I'm so sorry. That is just so annoying. The one time I sing something that's not K-pop. Songs from the before times. Before all I listened to was K-pop. I have a sort of thought question for people, but I am lost here. What happens if I go over here and then I reset the island? Okay, they do just start you at the starting point. They don't start you in other places. Okay. Well, that's fine. Except it's not. Is that fine? It's not. This could go to down there, or it could go to over here. Now, that seems like you could work something out. But probably not at the same time. Probably not. Okay, what if we go this way? There's this, but I don't know why we do that. Or there's this. Which could then turn into this. Which seems good to a degree. But only for so long. What if we go that way, and then I go over here, and then I can push this way? I can push this way? And then I can push it that way, and then we can push it over here. Yes, I'm a genius. Okay, so yeah. Think up... riddle me this. That's not the right... it's not the right prompt. But, wait, why are these getting kind of easy for a moment? I am weirded out. Why are these easy? Say you have two things that are worth, I don't know, $10, okay? You have two things that are worth $10. One of them is sort of like a single-use thing. It could be a food, it could be whatever, I don't know. But you have something that, you're going to use it one time, and then it's probably going to be gone. The other thing has, at least 100, okay? It has a lot of uses, or a lot of longevity, or a lot of whatever. I don't know, okay? So, you have these two things. Imagine something goes wrong, okay? Something goes wrong, and this $10 thing is ruined, wasted, unusable, right? Would it be more upsetting for the $10 thing that only has one use to be, ruined, unusable, whatever? Or more upsetting for the $10 thing that has 1,000,000 uses? Because I feel like, there are pros and cons to both in terms of the emotional feeling that goes with it. Because the one that has only one use and is $10, it's the cost seems really unfortunate, It's I paid $10 for this. And now if I want another one, it's going to be another $10. That stinks, right? But the cost is $10 either way, right? But for that, it's you were paying $10 for that one thing, right? Whereas the other thing, you might not think it's that bad because you're well, it's, it was something that was gonna last a long time for the $10. So the $10 didn't seem as important, I guess, right? The $10 seems more kind of like, you know, this it was a lower investment of $10, maybe. But if you think about it the other way, and you think, I don't know which way to chop either of these trees. If you think about it the other way, the one thing that you lost that had the one use, it's like you're only out one use. You're only out like one, you know, one meal or one whatever. Whereas the other thing, that had so many. You know, the potential. There was so much potential for that item, and now it's all gone. It's like you wouldn't have had to buy another one of those for a long time, and now you already have to buy another one. So I don't know. Let me know how you feel. If you're interested, leave it in the comments. It's just a random thought that came to mind that I was like, that is kind of interesting, because I feel like it really could go either way, even though it's still just $10 both ways. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it could go both ways. I'm just gonna go and read about this turkey or whatever. I don't know. Oh, it's a heart-shaped heart. Oh, I thought it was a turkey. The rise in online sugary tutorials and medical influencers. Oh, sorry, surgery. I said sugary. The rise in online surgery tutorials and medical influencers led to a boom in amateur human surgery. One popular procedure was heart augmentation, which transformed the complex asymmetrical human organ to look more like a neat cartoon heart. You know, every once in a while, I come back to that. I come back to why is the heart, like, drawing, like the heart shape drawn like that? And everyone's always like, well, because it kind of looks like that. It's kind of like a simplified version of that. But I don't know. I'm just like, we're not doing that simplified of versions of some of the other things and like making it be like a thing. But we all made the heart be a shape, you know? Like, it's interesting. I really don't know what they want from me here. Like, pushing it this way, I can't do anything. Pushing it this way, I can't do anything except for push it there, which doesn't seem like it would be helpful. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem like it would be helpful. I can't chop it from like standing at the east point because I can't get to it. And so then the last way would be this direction, which the only thing I could then do would be to roll it this way, which seems almost helpful. But I don't think it will be, because even if I put the other tree, we could put the other tree here. I don't think that's going to help. We could put the other tree here. I don't think that's going to help. Or we can put the other tree all the way past. But it still won't help because it's going the wrong direction. And so then, yeah, this tree, we can go this way, which I can only do this. We can go this way. I mean, it doesn't seem particularly helpful either. Okay. So wait, I did that way, right? And then I did that way. Okay. So we can do this way. Or we can do this way. Maybe they want me to not push that tree into the water. I could have just reset the whole thing. Okay, yeah, maybe they want me to leave the tree like that. Oh no, not that way. That way? Which way did you want me to cut it? Oh, that way. So then we can roll it to there. Okay, that's definitely better, but I still don't know what is my goal. Because we could bridge across that gap, or I can keep pushing. But how far do I need to push? that doesn't seem helpful. Push it one less? No, no. Is that helpful? Oh, I didn't know it would roll across like that. Okay. Here, it seems like a raft situation of some kind, perhaps? Whoops. Nah, I don't know what they want me to do here. Wait, I can stand. Oh, I can only stand on it because I was on the rock. Okay. That's not helpful. Like, it's cute that I made a raft there, but it's not exactly helpful. Okay. So, push that out of the way. Like, why do they let me... Is this significant that I can stand on this rock? Do I need to utilize that? Or is that just regular? I don't know. Maybe that's a perfectly regular thing? Why wouldn't I go here? Because I can't exit. Interesting. Okay, we'll save that one for a moment later. Let me go back to the Heart Island. Do you want me to go up there? Is this a classic case of, like, bridge the gap? That's not gonna be a bridge. Bridge the gap like that. There we go. Okay. And so then I can take this tree out of here. This is still not ideal. I don't think they'll let me... Oh, they will let me push it from there. But if I push it from there, that's still bad for me. I could put it down there, but I can't push off of anything. You know? I'm making a lot of awkward spaces that don't exactly make sense. Whoops. But if I push this way, I can't do anything with it. Well... Let me think. What if we go this way? That's the way to go. Might I say. That is the way. Okay. Cool. We're making progress. I have no clue how much more there is to this game in the sort of linear sense. But it is described as being kind of short if you're not going for completionist. Like, there's a big change from just, like, completing the game to, like, completing all of the game. So, I'm not really sure. I don't really know of a place that this tree wants to be. I'm not feeling like it wants to be any of these ways. Oh, maybe it wants to be that way? And then maybe it wants to be... What if I do this? No. No. I guess I do just have to do this. But my other tree's not gonna reach. Wait, I can't even... Oh, this tree will just be to get to the other tree. I forgot that I can't get to the other tree. Okay. So we go this way. They tried to hide it behind a rock, but you go that way. And then you have to get this tree out of here by going the same way. And then this tree is apparently going to have better pathing in some sort of way that we're going to actually be able to get somewhere. I can't get to anywhere from there. It's just one singular tree. Oh, Oh, we use it. The spot that we were using before, like, it should just become a raft. Oh. Okay. Become a raft. So maybe we do that, we do that, we do that, we do that, and we do that. Here we go! Off to Neverland! Wow! Are we reaching the coaster land? Think of a wonderful thought. Any happy little thought. Wow. Okay, I just want to stay here. I was taking a gander, if you will. Okay, the coaster is kind of like, a little bit obtrusive. But I guess we'll let it be. They're all having fun. Wow. This looks like it's gotten a lot more complicated. So we have this path down here. But then there are so many tall rocks, they're making me think that there's going to be a lot of like raft stuff that we need to do. And raft stuff seems complicated. That's not enough. And this one I can only chop that way. Or that way. So this seems like the better option, honestly. And then you have to push it that way. And then... are we trying to raft it? I think we must be. Okay. Do-do. 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 Cute. Okay. Keep your arms and legs inside the ride at all times. Humans were instructed to keep limbs inside the coaster at all times. Presumably, this was to prevent other fairground humans from mistaking the coaster for a terrifying, gigantic, multi-limbed creature. Do monsters not have, like, problems losing their limbs? Like, are they like starfish or something? Can they just grow them back? Because that would be a problem for us if we were to lose them. I think that's the point that you guys are missing, unfortunately. I'm thinking we raft this, but we gotta get the setup proper. Maybe a little something like that. Beautiful. We ready to push off? Okay. Hello, hello. I've made it. I guess we're rafting off of the raft spot. So that's not ideal. This is, though, possibly. And then we'll do another one. What? Can we just do something like this? Looks good to me. Bam! Okay, not to fear. Bam! We're down here now. Bridge. Bridge. Okay. You must be this tall to ride the coaster! The coaster refused to waste its time on interactions with very small humans. This may have been related to force, mass, and acceleration. Larger humans weighed more, and thus helped the coaster gain an exciting amount of momentum. I mean, I feel like you were almost there. Almost. Scream if you want to go faster! England's roller coasties were told to scream if you want to go faster. Perhaps the coaster organism was hard of hearing and needed loud instructions so it knew when to speed up? Okay, so you do think that the coaster is alive. It's a bit problematic. Okay, so I chopped a tree down there, but I didn't walk down that way, but we have now looped around. Perfect. Okay. Well, I thought when we made it to the coaster section, it would be, like, really crazy and special. But it seems... Oh, sorry. I forgot that you could chop the trees down. It seems somewhat, just the same as all the other spaces so far. Now, I might be mistaken, but it does seem to be that way to a small degree. Okay. I mean, these have been pretty streamlined, pretty straightforward. Okay, okay. Okay. I've downloaded. They want me to somehow get trees to that other section. How am I gonna do that? Gonna have to take the long way around. The long way around. Oh, you want it there. I thought they wanted it here. The raft to push off the rock. But now I see they want it there. Okay. That's not as bad. Whew. Okay, perfect. Go, go, go! Fly, be free! Oh. Okay. That's not where I want to be. I want to be someplace new. Take me someplace new. Perfect, perfect. I'm going so far away. Oh, hello. Huh? Weather? Pet cloud! After years spent attempting to control the weather, humans successfully domesticated clouds. These fluffy pets are still around today. They require a damp cupboard in which to nest, regular steam feeds, and a saucepan in which they can rain. Check yearly for cases of rainbow worm. That sounds unpleasant. I'm sorry. Like, the whole concept. Like, everything that I need to do to take care of a pet cloud seems like something I do not want to do. Unfortunately. Okay, I don't know. We still have two options. Like, what do you want from me? Ooh, but this, interestingly, I can't go anywhere except for, like, that. Which is a little weird. Well, it's not so weird if you want me to go that way. But then with this one, I'd have to go this way, and then this way, and then this way, this way, this way. Okay, I'll be back. Maybe. Let's check what's on the other side. It's also a raft. It's just tricky because sometimes the rafts don't allow you to go back. You know, they're one way. Try that tree. It's equally as much of a bad idea. But if we put them that way, it's not good either. If we put this way, like, yeah, that's just not helpful. Oh, but if we put this way. Aha. Maybe now we're cooking. No, this is still bad. Maybe... Okay, okay. And then this one. And then here. And then... Oh, okay. And then... this. And then this. And then... that. And then here. Here. I don't know if I should go in the water yet, though. That, there, here, there. Yeah, this is good. Okay. I mean, we can always come back to the box. Okay, so I'll just push off of this one for now. Goodbye. Oh! Straight to another box. Well, that's convenient. Okay. Well, I can only chop that way. And then... oh, we're stuck. Oh, so sorry. Because I can't push it that way. I can't push it that way. I can't push it that way. The only way you can push it is this way. And I don't think that's anything I need or want to do. So... Huh. Is that tree just to block me? Is that the tree? Was that the tree's only purpose? Maybe. Would I want to bridge here? Like, is there reason to bridge there? It doesn't seem like it. Why would I bridge there? But if we don't bridge there, what else can I do? Like, I would think we would need to get the short tree here. But it's fully blocked off unless I move this out of the way. And if I move that out of the way... I can't do it now because the tree's in the wrong direction. Okay. If we move this out of the way, then this tree... I mean, yeah, okay, it can go that way. I guess that other one really was just to block. Huh. Okay. Well, this is awkward. This tree isn't gonna make any sense. Huh. That's still not gonna work. That's the same as before. Okay. But I felt like I was close to getting there. In some regard. Was I not? Can't do that. No, stop it. Should I have made that one go across there? And the other one go the other way? It can't if I do that. And it can't if I do that. This one kind of has to go that way. But how do I get this one to be here? Whoops, sorry. We'll leave it for now. Progress is essential. Because I'm doing a really good job. So like, let's keep the momentum, you know? Da 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 da. Okay. Ba-da-da-da-da. Why are they giving me so many mailboxes? It's getting awfully suspicious. It's like a loser's number of mailboxes. Why would anyone need this many mailboxes unless they don't know how to play the game properly? Okay, so we want to go bridge again. We want this little tree to somehow work as a bridge down here. Now, did I do it correctly? I did not. But you get the idea. We want a bridge down there. How are we going to get a bridge down there? Or do we want a raft right here? Huh. Curiouser and curiouser. If I go this way, that's not a bridge. If I go this way, we could start a raft down below. If I go this way, it goes there, which isn't helpful. And I'm pretty sure I just don't want to chop this. Like, that's just fundamentally... Oh, actually perfectly fine. But then do I want a bridge there? Or do we not need a bridge anymore? Oh. I think I need the bridge. There we go. Da 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 da. Oh, a fish! Hello. A goldfish bowl. These gossip-loving fish were intensely curious about human activity and could not stand feeling out of the loop. Humans thus had to store them in completely clear containers to ensure they always had a good view of any interesting drama. No! They can't even remember the drama if they wanted to. Don't paint them to be that Don't paint them to be that way. They don't deserve it. Where else do you want me to bridge over to? Over this way? On this island, nothing new. All black and white. This is not going to combine with that one. It totally will. What am I thinking? Like if I do this, yeah. We don't want that. I can't do that? Okay. How do we get this over there then? You can't. You can't. You cannot get this log past the goldfish bowl or past the stump or over the thing. It will just combine with the thing. No, if we rolled it, it would go over, but then it would be in the wrong direction. You know, like if we were able to push it across like this, it would roll down, but then it would be like, you know, perpendicular to how it needs to be. So I think I did need to make a bridge, but I needed to make it with the other tree. But that doesn't really seem like the easiest thing to do. It seems a little bit complicated. No, it doesn't. It seems... Well, yeah, it does. I must say it does seem complicated. Because I want to do that, but then I can't push it down. You can't make a bridge with this tree. I must say, it can't be done. I don't like it when they're giving me more than one thing that, like, is a thing that could be done. I like it when there's only one, like, actual, like, place that would make sense, you know? But, like, I'm getting confused because there's a place where we could bridge right here, or there's a place that we could bridge over there but down below, or like we could even do a raft here. Okay, well, I guess first let's go to this tiny island. Is this yet again just another tree that's in my way, or what? I see. We do that, and we do this, and then we can do that. Okay, keep the momentum going. Like I said, keep the momentum. This one's empty. What is it, air? Oh. Perfect chameleon. Human experts famously poo-pooed the idea of a perfectly camouflaged chameleon. In fact, one species was easily capable of such transformations, but it was simply not detectable by humans. Those creatures flourished inside human homes, secretly becoming the most common human pet of all time. Okay, guys, just know you have a chameleon in your house. It's just the way it is. It's there. It always has been. I know you don't think that it is, but it is, okay? It's there. How would you know? How would you know? Exactly. None of these seem like ideal placements for anything, might I say. Well, you see, perhaps, maybe we just reset. I can't walk around the bottom here, right? Okay. So step one, you have to chop there. And then the only thing we can do with this tree is push it off. I don't know if I have to push it now or if I push it later, but I would think just push that off there. So then the only helpful thing is to get this other tree to be in the exact same position. If I do this, that ain't it. If I do this, there's potential, but it doesn't really seem to be working out. If I do this, that ain't it. And if I do this, it didn't work out for me previously. So I am confused. So I'm gonna leave now. Keep the momentum! Keep the momentum! Okay. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Oh, right, this one. Oh gosh, what do I do here? So the thing here is that you can chop that, and then you can't do anything, right? If you have it chopped that way. But you can put it back in position. And then you could chop it this way. And put it back in position. You could chop it this way. And go like that, but that doesn't seem helpful. Or it is helpful in the smallest of capacities. Because I can then... no, stop. I can work something out. Yeah, here. Because that... Oh, wait, but I can't stand on it from there. Dang it. I just needed to be able to get to it. No, I don't think I need this here. I don't think it makes any sense. I thought I'd be able to stand on there and then I could push the thing. But there's no way to get to it. So I don't think that that's helpful either. Well, what would I do with this tree? What's the point? It's the only thing that makes sense. It's the only productive answer. But then you can't push. Then the only other option is that way, which just makes a raft again. I don't know. Let's reconnect this over here, but keep the trees with the leaves on them so that we remember. And then, where have I left off that I didn't make progress yet? I see, now I have more than one footstep, which is very interesting. Like, more than one footstep spot. Did I leave anything undone down in this portion? Or like this portion? You know, like, I feel like I've just been zooming through. I guess let me go back over here real quick. Oh, it's this tree. Okay, I mean, this is just process of elimination, right? So, if we start on the west, you can go south, stop. You can go north. From north, you can go south. I don't know, but why didn't I ever go over here at least? I never even came over here. Creature Containment Ball. This human artifact seems to be derived from a popular cartoon series. The show featured a human child who threw balls like this one at rodents and shouted, "I must collect all of them!" Oh, the connections that they're making are so... like... how are they getting the wrong answer every time? You know, like, it's so good. It's like, you know what? A hamster in a hamster ball is giving Pokemon. It is. But, like, I wouldn't have thought of that. I really wouldn't have. I didn't. I hadn't. It's so good. Okay. Let's go this way and then that way. This is surely going to be a pretty streamlined, basic approach. Just your classic... this is going to be just your classic bridge across to somehow make it make sense. And it's going to be all good because you're going to put that there. And then the next thing you do is going to be so genius. No one ever even expected it. No one ever expected it. Is that helpful? Having this tree on this island, is that helpful? No? Should I take it back, or... I feel like it could be helpful, honestly. What happens if I reset this island? Do they get rid of... Okay, they do get rid of it. Fine, whatever. Reset this one as well. This cannot go down. It can only go this way. And then from here, it can only go this way. Then from here, it can go down. Or it can go here. I just don't know why I would put it here. But okay, we've put it there. This one can go down like that. And over, which is unhelpful. Over, which seems helpful. But I have tried it already. It can go like this. Seems very unhelpful. It can go like this. Seems very unhelpful. Or I can go like this. Which also seems very unhelpful. Seems like the only way you can navigate to any degree is if you go this way. Oh, I know what you do. Duh. It's so simple. There we go. Go like that. We go like this. We go like that. And now, shove that out of the way. I don't need it. This is the log that I need. Okay. And then tiny island. Okay. What do you want from me? Let's do that so we can put it back in place. Pick up your mess. Don't leave anything behind. This goes this way. Okay. Would I be better off doing that? I think maybe I would be. There we go. Sometimes you must make sacrifices in life, you know? Sometimes you must make sacrifices. I mean, I can get down here, so that's good. Okay, and then this is just a classic raft, right? Yeah. Because, like, there's that path up there, but there's a tree that will get to it from somewhere else. Okay, send me away! Okay, they're not sending me far away this time. Oh! I've looped back around. Okay. Well, that's nice to a degree. You know, it's comforting. Okay. We're still missing some places in between, though. So this tree, you know, it's not a raft, so we can't push it anywhere. But, like, if I were to reset this island or something, could I make it a raft? It doesn't seem like it. Wait. If I go back to this other one... Okay, it's not really the case for this island. But for some of the islands, I guess maybe if you raft back to them, then you can... Like, you're approaching it from a different... Okay. Like, if I reset this, is the raft... Oh, the raft... Oh, because this one made the raft. Okay. Sure. And I really can't treat up to that other one. What if I put that there, and then I walk carefully around, and then I put that there, and I push it that way? Nah. Okay. It's just that on that other island, on this island, sorry, okay. On this island, I just feel like if we arrived by raft that landed here, and then I reset these 2 trees, then I could probably make a raft this way. You know, like I feel like that might be the case of what you're supposed to do sometimes, where like once you arrive back at the island, then you can start making other pathways that you couldn't before. Maybe? I don't know. Okay. So we have a mysterious tree here that I still don't fully understand. Just a silly little tree that maybe we need to just go way further with all this. Like do something really quirky and different. I don't know what you could do. Because you can only flip-flop it around so much before you are putting it in a place that's just really not helpful. I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue. Come on now. I just need one more tree. And then we could get over there. I just need one more tree. Huh. Okay. Well then where would I go next? Where did I leave off? There's a lot of trees. The pink ones are really easy to tell. I like that. Like, I can very clearly tell that I haven't chopped a tree down. Whereas in some of these other spots, all those big tall rocks look like more trees. It's not so easy to tell. Which of these places has trees that I need to chop down? This place down here near this bike, there are a ton. I really couldn't figure this out. Are we sure? Is this a difficult section? Is it advanced? What's going on over here, guys? You couldn't figure this out? Look at all these trees. Look at all of these trees. You couldn't figure out one single thing here? Maybe like that. One more time. There you go. Boom. Easy. And then look. Immediate progress. Okay. And we're at a loop around. So all that was for a loop around? That's annoying. There wasn't even anything on these islands. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Just a pointless extra section. Okay, well, it's complete now, right? So that's cool. Okay. There are trees down that way. Over there. But I don't know how to get to those. I don't know at all, so I guess we would leave the rest of that section for now. Unless I'm supposed to, once again, am I supposed to reset an island and, like, take the bridge away? I just don't think that, I mean, I don't know if that's how the game works, but I didn't think that that's how the game worked. That you would, like, undo your progress. There's some trees in this area that I haven't used as well. Let's check it out. See if we can figure out any of these things that I was stumped by. Okay. Big tree. Where are we going? We want to go to that lower part. Okay. There is another way to chop down the big tree. Big tree. I like chopping it down that way better because then I can... Oh, you can't undo a big tree chop. Okay. Fair enough. Huh. So I just have to chop it down in whichever way it's not going to get in my way. Either that way or that way. I mean, this way I can fully get it out of my way. Like that. Did I ever read this? Oh, yeah. Oh, we did. Unfortunately, we read that one. Okay. So, this could be pushed over there, but then it's going to be stuck. Oh, this one's so easy. But isn't it just looping us around to a place we've already been? So isn't it kind of pointless? I don't know. But don't we just do that, and then this, and then here, and then do down to there? Yeah. Okay, so that's another loop around. So that's what it makes me feel like because I've bridged to this island from here, I'm supposed to like undo the bridge system through here or something, but that doesn't make any sense. Why would you do that? Right? Why would you do that? Okay, there were more trees though, right? Oh, I can't get to it from here because it was a raft situation apparently. Well, how do I get to the things that I haven't been to? I didn't mean to reset the island. Oh no. That, like that. I wonder if you can undo a reset. Is that possible? It's fine. You do that, and then you do that. Okay. So sorry. I was trying to see, like, do I have a map? I don't think I do. The only way I remember to see the map is if you go into this thing. Okay. So yeah, there are trees here. Ugh, I can't get to them from there either, though. Yes, I can get to them from here if I just go down this path and raft over here somehow? Okay. Can we figure this out? This is obviously time for a big raft. This way? Perhaps? Huh. Now I remember now I remember the predicament here. Okay. Well, it still seems possible. Yeah, okay, that was incredibly easy. There we go. Not the most helpful. Can I make the raft go the other direction or no? Like, can I make it down here? How do I get this tree down there? Go like that, and then go like that. And then what? That's not helpful. There's only one other way to chop it, and it's that way, which is definitely wrong. Huh. I mean, it's not the only other way. We can go that way, but... I don't think you can chop... I mean, I don't think you can push off of a stump, can you? Maybe. We go that way, and then we go... I don't know how I would get this one over there. I don't know, I only know how to make the raft the other way and have it make sense. So I guess we'll make it for now, but I think maybe that's why I didn't make it before. Because I was like, I can make this here, but I don't see how it's helpful or makes any sense. So maybe I shouldn't make it so that we remember that you could do something else there. You don't have to leave it like that. Maybe? I'm not sure. Maybe it's good to have that there because then you can get rid of this here and you feel like you're doing other things there. I don't know. There are trees down below, though, down there. Hidden in those clouds. I think I would raft down to them. I do think that. It seems like that one spot could have had a raft, but there's no raft there anymore. Like, where are the trees? I'm missing a tree. I must just not be able to see it. No, I'm missing, like, where are my trees here? 2 trees. But if we had made a raft, it would have been pushed to the right, and there was no raft sitting over there. Oh, I guess it got pushed further. Did it get pushed even further away? Because clearly you could put a raft here. Oh, you can't push off the stump. Well, then what is this for? Huh. Oh, was it to put a raft there? Yeah. Oh, that's tricky. Okay, and it was the raft that was sitting there. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, okay. Well, now I'm stuck over here. That's why you have a raft here. Whoops. So that you can get back to where you need to be. You can get back home. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Like that. Okay. Well, I don't know which section we should try next. Progress seemed like it was around all this stuff, you know? But I just don't feel like I left that much behind. Besides the pink trees up here. The footsteps make me feel like they're telling you where there's progress to be made. So I guess we would leave off up here. But I'm so lost at this part up here. What do I do? It just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. Well, we'll try to figure it out next time, I guess. Would it be helpful to do that? Yes. Okay. Stop. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Except that I got that done as well. And then that's gonna make a raft in the middle. And then that's gonna connect down there. And then, sweet. This is gonna go this way. Okay, but then we can raft again. Do I want to raft that way? Oh yeah, obviously I would want to raft that way. That makes way more sense. No, stop. Down. Over. Wrong. Huh. I'm confused. Which way do you want to raft? It makes no sense to put a raft. Whoops. here. Because you can't push off of that rock. It would make sense to put the raft there. It really would. But I don't know how to get this tree to be a raft over there in a way that makes sense. So we'll figure it out next time. We will officially figure it out next time? Like, is that where can we actually stop now? Okay, I'll actually stop now. We'll figure it out next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye now.